Okay, guys, we're here on the BJJ Fanatics podcast, and we have here as a guest today, NickyRod. Thanks so much for being here, Nick.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Michael. And guys, today is actually Friday. We are probably like 2 or 3 hours before our first BJJ Fanatics tournament for black belts and under black belts too. And Nick is actually competing, but he's here doing the interview with us.
Yes, sir.
So thanks so much for being here, Nick.
Thanks for having me, man.
And guys, this week he also shot one instructional for us that was like wrestling for grapplers. So you pretty much taught like all your system for takedowns for grapplers, right? So,
yeah. So pretty much a bunch of takedowns specified for grappling. To consistently avoid guillotines and submissions on the feet, and pretty much a better way to create angles to get to your opponent's back.
Because when you think about your background, Nick, and Bernardo, you're a better student of the sport than I am, so tell me if this is true. I've never even heard of something like this. You're not someone who's a star college wrestler. You had 1 year of college wrestling at D3. You came in, and how many months into training were you when you went to ADCC?
To the trials or to
when you won the trials?
When I won the trials, I was about 9 months into jiu-jitsu.
So 9 months to jiu-jitsu as a blue belt, you're winning the ADCC trials. And it was mostly with this wrestling system, correct?
Yeah. So majority of it was all wrestling. I mean, I really focused on getting my opponent to that turtle position, and then focus on attacking the back from there. And then obviously once I got to the back, it was a whole different system that I had to implement. The Henzo Gracie guys, Danaher's system, Gordon Ryan's system, when it came to getting my subs and controlling guys on the ground. So the majority of the stuff when I'm attacking back and I'm attacking my opponent, getting them to the ground, is just really focus on creating angles and finding the right route to get to the back.
But Nick, so let's be honest, that's the elephant in the room here. You're an absolute physical freak, okay? You're a very strong guy, you're a very explosive guy. You actually have your own program coming out talking about how you do that. What if someone is not? What if there's someone who trains 3-4 times a week, they're looking to go into no-gi competition? Are these moves that people could use?
Oh, 100%. I'm not doing anything crazy. I just have a different way of doing it. I see angles and the body a little bit differently than most jiu-jitsu guys do, just because I've been in the realm of wrestling so much longer than jiu-jitsu. So I've adapted to a different pace and a different consistency of training than most others. So yeah, most people can do this. And a lot of wrestlers aren't super crazy athletes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can learn pretty much throughout wrestling. We show you we can teach your body to become athletic. We can make you the athlete that you want to be through consistency and hard work. And these techniques that we're going to show you guys is exactly how we're going to do that.
Yeah, one thing I saw you doing that was very, very interesting is that you're not trying to take the opponent down. You're always trying to go to the back.
Yeah.
So all the takedowns that I don't know if I can say all, but most of the takedowns you showed in the instructional is always going to the back. So that's very different. Like we're usually about everybody teaching like how to take down, put the back on the ground. And you're the opposite. Looks like you don't even care about taking them down. You just want to find a way to go to the back.
It seemed like when I almost said just getting started, but I guess I am still getting started in the whole jiu-jitsu game. But it seems like a lot of people, when they're showing their takedowns, they have one step takedown, now pass guard, now attack the back, and I kind of show a different route to go directly to the back. So while you're attacking your takedown, by the time you guys hit the mat, you're on your opponent's back already.
I would say this: if you're a wrestler and you're not who is going into BJJ, and there are a lot of those, and you don't get this program, it's crazy. How could you not do that?
You're losing out.
You're clearly the most successful wrestling integration into grappling that's ever happened. I mean, no one's ever.
Yeah, and how many super high level wrestlers you see like going to do jiu-jitsu and they get guillotine all the time.
Yep.
They sometimes they don't even get to do the takedown.
And you know what? It's so easy to, as a wrestler, to get caught in these. It's to get your neck caught in a guillotine or any other submission for that. But pretty much what I showed you is how simple ways and angles to avoid that. Keep your head tucked. Head placement is a big deal. Head positioning when you're attacking, when you're hand fighting, is a big deal to avoid submissions.
Because to do as well as you did, as fast, there's no conceivable way. I'm going to say it's impossible to go into ADCC and go with high-level grapplers and use the exact same techniques that they're using and be better at guys are practicing for 20 years. You're not going to be better than them in 16 months. So you had to be doing something different.
Yeah.
So you turned it into a different fight.
So I found out what I was best at in the jiu-jitsu world, and that is back attacks, because that's what comes most natural to me throughout the wrestling from my wrestling background. So I said, okay.
You're talking about your high school wrestling background.
My high school wrestling background,
Yep.
yeah. Through my high school wrestling background, this back attacks and getting to our opponent's back is our main goal.
Yeah.
So I really in preparation for this ADCC, I just focused on getting to back more efficiently, and then implementing Dan Hurdy's system to finishing the back.
Yeah, no, that's amazing. And it's cool to listen to that, because for example, how many techniques there are in jiu-jitsu, right? Probably like 1,000.
So many.
So instead of trying to learn all the techniques, you just focus on learning how to take how to go to the back.
Yep.
Yeah.
And if they're playing guard, jump on the back. If you're on bar, find a way to go to the back,
Yep.
and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
I mean, even in the finals, you were there with reigning IBJJF black belt world champion, and the guy who ended up winning the over 99 Kynan, who's an incredible athlete. Man, if it was a 20-minute and 20-second match, I think you had him.
Hey,
you'd gotten to the back. I mean, obviously, all props to him.
Yeah.
He's an incredible athlete.
Yeah.
But man, it even worked against him.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a rookie, and I got to that back twice. If I can create an angle on the feet to where I can see your shoulder blades, I'm gonna hop on that back and push you away.
No, and yesterday I shot a technique with you, and I was the one who asked you the technique actually, because I love when you lower the label and you always touch your knee on the mat, and then nobody knows if you're gonna sit or if you're gonna, and then you shoot and you go to the back.
Yeah.
So
a lot of misdirections in there. It's good stuff, man. When dealing with guys that change level well is a different aspect that a lot of jiu-jitsu guys don't see. So it's a different vibe out there on the mats.
Do you think there's an incredible opportunity, because most people don't train no-gi takedowns?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think there's an incredible opportunity for people to come in and learn your system and have success in the room and in competition?
Definitely, these are simple techniques that I'm showing, but they're highly effective on the tallest levels.
Cool.
yeah, no man, that was awesome.
So what are your thoughts about tonight?
Yep.
Oh, I can't wait to compete tonight.
Yeah, we're super excited to have you.
It's going to be a bunch of explosive matches, so make sure you guys tune in tonight.
Because win or lose, and it's usually win, you always put on a great show.
One thing that I never forgot was when Todd made one interview with him on the ADCC one day before the finals or so, and I said, man, you did incredible. What was your strategy? And he replied, forward. And what's your strategy for tomorrow? Forward.
Push the pressure, push the pace,
Yeah.
break your opponent when you can, and let's get the job
Yeah.
done.
I saw you backstage right before your first match. ADCC, like, what do you think, Nicky? Like, I'm fucking winning the whole thing. I'm fucking winning it. And man, you had the most incredible debut I've ever seen.
One thing that I think it's very cool too is like how much jiu-jitsu is growing, right? And there's all these tournaments now, like paying monies and that. And then you were into jiu-jitsu for like 1 year. And
year and a half
you were the one who everybody wants to have in the show. They know that.
I knew
You're not gonna win, but they want some crazy match.
I knew coming into the sport that I was definitely a physical specimen, visually, and I pretty much have to prove everybody that I can move just as good as I look out there. So that's what I did.
And how old are you, Nick?
I'm 23.
So you have some good 15 years ahead of you.
Yeah, long time.
That's awesome. Yeah, man. Thanks so much, Nick.
Awesome, Nick.
Pleasure
Thank
to
you.
have you.
Thank you.